All right. So as a wholesaler, we have a lot on our plate that we have to worry about. Right? We have to worry about what systems are we going to use? What vendors are we going to build relationships with? Right? I have very close relationships with the owners of Property Leads, Lead Solo, Speed to Lead, Batch Leads, PropStream, Privy, Investor Lift. I mean, down the board, I've built relationships with each one of the owners of the systems that we use that enable us to succeed as a wholesaler. However, as important as those systems come and go. I mean, throughout the years, there's systems that we've used that either regulations came down, they made them not viable. A competitor came out and surpassed what the previous vendor we were using. So we had to build new relationships. So that's not the relationship, but that's one of the things that we have to focus on. When we talk to motivated sellers, it's very important that we build rapport, that we understand their situation. We build a relationship with them. I always like to say every time we do a deal with a seller, it's kind of like we're doing a short-term marriage with them. We're going to be in a relationship in the next 30 to 45 days while we're waiting on this deal to close. There's times where there's messy title issues that we have to overcome to even get the deal to the closing table. Now, this is important, but it's still not the most important relationship that we have as a wholesaler. So what is the most important relationship? It's with your cash buyers. The aspect of wholesaling that we sometimes neglect when we're creating content, when we're talking about the things that we need to focus on, because without acquiring deals, you have nothing to dispo. So it's important for us to talk about acquisitions and lead generation and the systems that we use that allow us to even have something to monetize and to dispo. However, the relationship with your cash buyer is what makes your wholesaling business sustainable over the long term. And here's what I mean by that. In 2022, when the interest rates went through the roof and everybody essentially paused buying, the reason why we were still able to move deals, now, granted, not at the same rate that we were prior to the interest rates going up, because buyers did just stop buying. We were still able to dispo deals because of our relationship with those buyers. We were able to pick the phone up and ask them, what are you seeing and what are you doing right now? Because most cash buyers, even during the worst of times, are still going to have to acquire properties because that's their business model. Whether they're a landlord, a flipper, whatever their exit strategy is, they still rely on acquiring deals from wholesalers if that's one of their main acquisition strategies. So it's important for us to be able to pick the phone up, have a conversation with them. The other thing is what's enabled us to be a nationwide virtual wholesaler is our ability to create a relationship with an end buyer, a cash buyer, understand their buy box, and continue to fill that buy box over and over and over again. So I'm about to share an example of me having a conversation with a new cash buyer. And this was actually from the deal that I acquired during the 2023 Closers Olympics. It was the deal that won me the Closers Olympics. Some people have questioned whether or not that deal made it to the closing table. It did. And I'm about to show you the live dispositions call that I did. I actually went live with Robert Winsley for 4 hours, and I dispoed the deal myself. Now, this is the conversation that I had, and it was the first conversation that I had with this cash buyer. Now, what I want you to take away from this is one, how I navigated the conversation. But the other aspect of this is that I made some concessions on this first deal that we did with this end buyer that enabled us to do multiple deals with this cash buyer in an area, Lubbock, Texas, that quite frankly, we didn't have a go-to buyer. And so since this deal that we disposed to him, we've been able to go back to him over and over and over again with every deal that we have that comes up in any surrounding area of Lubbock, Texas. And this is what's enabled us to be a nationwide virtual wholesalers, because time and time again, we get a deal in a new location. We find a good cash buyer. We emphasize the importance of building a relationship with that cash buyer because they are our customer. As a wholesaler, they are truly the person that we need to be providing an asset that is profitable for them, that cash flows. Our job is to provide equity and cash flow to our end buyers, and understanding what is it that you're looking to acquire over and over and over again, and then to provide that to them repeatedly. Keep them happy. Keep them coming back to us and saying, hey, you got any more of those deals? That is what you want. And so that is why the cash buyer, the end buyer, is the most important relationship for any virtual wholesaler. So that being said, enjoy this live dispositions call. It's actually multiple phone calls, kind of breaks down the process for you. It goes from one day, I give them overnight, and then we actually close the deal and we get the assignment signed the next day. So enjoy this live dispositions call. And remember, the most important relationship that you have as a virtual wholesaler is with your cash buyers.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Hey, man, this is RJ Bates from Titanium Investments calling about 1715 44th Street. Just wanted to give you a call. I actually got an offer on the property for someone. They did come in below my asking price. And so, like I said, I wanted to give you a shout. I know you said you were working on the numbers, so I'm going to shoot you a text message. I don't want to accept the other offer. I'd rather do the deal with you. So I'm going to shoot you a text message. Hopefully you get back to me so we can do the deal. Give me a call back, 817-915-6860. Thank you. All right, send him a text. Said, hey, man, got an offer on 1715 44th Street below my asking, though. Don't want to accept that offer because I feel like they're just beating me up to see if I'll accept their counter. Hopefully I get a call back. Hello, this is RJ.
Hey, RJ, it's Zane. How are you doing, man?
Good.
Man, is there any way you can wait until, like let's say, 10 o'clock tomorrow or 11? Because I'm waiting on a confirmation before making my offer.
I got you.
And if you're getting messed around, bro, at least give me a shot.
Yeah, I mean, basically the guy's just beating me up for a couple of grand just because, in his words, you called me. I didn't reach out. And I'm like, all right, well, that doesn't really mean that I have to take a couple of $1,000 off my asking price. I'm like,
What do you do? Hit you at 73?
nah, he hit me at 75.
That's fun.
He's like, well, you called me out of the blue, wanting me to buy your property. And I'm like, dude, you bought a property around the corner for more than what I'm asking for a worse property. I'm like, I say what? He's got a 972 number, but he's done quite a few deals in Lubbock. I think he's done like 12 properties in Lubbock. So,
If you want me to ask you, what is his name? I'm curious who it is.
let me look real quick.
Because I think, for the most part, I know majority of the big buyers here. So I'm curious.
Yeah, give me 1 second here because I just put him down as Lubbock buyer. I had to look at yours because I've got so many people calling me. It's under his wife's name, Connie. Do you know Connie?
Man, is he an Asian dude?
No, he's a white guy.
That name sounds familiar as heck. I knew it was an Asian guy that was is it like Connie, but it's NGY?
Yep, that's what it is.
That's what it is?
Yeah. Is that his name? And I just assumed it was his wife's name?
Yeah, dude, I know of that dude. I know of that dude. I don't know if he's actually in Lubbock, but I know there's a couple of properties I ran across that he has he got him under contract before I even put an offer.
Right. And that's what he's trying to do right now. He's like trying to put me in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, dude, if you will give me until the morning, bro,
What is it? What is it contingent on? Like your funding?
No. So basically, the comps on this one are weird.
Right.
The 2-1 flat park, there's not many of them. Most than, if you get more specific, it gets even there's just not many sales right there of the 2-1. Right? Like I've got 11 comps, but they're all from, there's only one in 2023. And it was in March. So I'm just waiting on confirmation that my comps are good from my analyst, and he stops working at 4 o'clock.
Well, here's what I was looking at. Let me pull something up so you can look at it and you can verify it with me because maybe this will make you feel better. Give me a second to pull this up.
But my thing, I wanted to let you know kind of my structure. So whenever
I got you.
So the way that we do business, man, is we've got a line of credit, and we've got cash, like we've got hard money constantly.
Yep.
So I've got, right now I have 4 under contracts in Slayton. So if you got other Slayton buyers, if you get Slayton deals at all, man, send them to me. I'm probably the #1 buyer in Slayton right now.
Okay.
But I mean, so I've got pretty much limitless. So I can go for big deals too. I mean, I just closed a $2 million mobile home park package here in Lubbock. But it's just, I have to be very precise on what we'll get approved.
Right. So I've got 2014 46th Street in June 22nd. It sold for 147. The only difference there is we had about 130 more square feet, and it was a 3-bedroom, not a 2-bedroom. So that's why I put the ARV at 125 because I was trying to be conservative.
Let me see that. Okay. So give me 1 second real quick. I'm going to look up 3 ones as well. I was only running for 2 ones. Let me just see.
And then I had, now this goes all the way back to December, but 1908 47 sold for 167.
Okay, that might be a better call. Let me just see. Because I mean, the cool thing is that have you looked inside the store? Been inside of it?
Yeah, I saw the pictures of it. I mean, I haven't walked it because I'm in Fort Worth.
Oh, you're in Fort Worth? Very nice. That's so my girlfriend, we're about to get engaged, but she's from like literal Dallas, Texas.
I got you. Yeah, I've been in Fort Worth my whole life.
I had her best friend, who is now a really good friend of mine, went to PTU. So
there you go.
love Fort Worth, love visiting. Gosh, wish I could move there, but thank God I don't want to stay home.
I mean, there's a 2-1 for 946 square feet on the market for 125.
And I saw that, but that was, it's been on there a little bit.
No, this one's on 44th Street. It's only been on there for 7 days.
Oh, I know this one. Yes, I know exactly. I was looking at this one the other day because I was trying to compare the ones that we're looking at selling. Okay, yeah, that makes the comps a little bit better, honestly, doing a 3-1, but I don't know that we
Because what's your plans? To flip it or to keep it as a rental?
keep it as a rental. So it's trying to validate, so like
If you can cash out all your money on it.
Yeah, basically. Like in the comps that I was pulling for were all at $100, so like my ARV was lower.
I got you.
Like that was what I was trying to I'm trying to justify this.
Right.
And find the justification for potentially making it 125, because if I could get that, then
Because you're coming in at like 112.
yes, on my ARV, which that I know it sounds great, but even just $12,000 creates something.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, you got the 46 that sold at 116 a square foot. You got another one at 46 that sold 106 a square foot. All 3 of your actives are at 118, 125, and 132 within a quarter of a mile. So even if you said 110 a square foot, that puts you at 123, 640.
That's why I'm trying to wait for my analyst, because I really can't act on. That's why I was saying if you give me until morning, because if I can get until morning, I might be pretty competitive with the other guy.
I mean, my thoughts on that is I just don't really like the way he treated me. I'm more inclined to say, like, if it does come in and you say the ARV is only 115, where does that put your offer?
Well, if my ARV is only 115, which is what I can technically go on right now, I'm trying to wait for the approval for higher comps, because I'm kind of like you. I'm the acquisition manager. Like,
Right.
There's an analyst, and then there's the manager. I mean, not the manager, the owner.
Gotcha.
They're the only ones that look things over for approval on if stuff that's close. So, but like, quite literally, as of right now, if I were to try to make an offer, I'd be at 68,000. So that extra 10,000 is gonna come in collection.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I need there, because I mean 68 is less than what I have it locked up at.
Right. That's why I need to wait for the morning, because I can't. I literally, if I made you an offer right now,
I got you. Because what I was gonna say is well, this is before you said that. I was gonna say, why don't we just go ahead and put something in place with a contingency on getting approval. But if you've got to get the approval before you can even make an offer, then yeah, let's just wait then.
Yeah, that's the whole situation. I've got to wait. So I'm sorry, man.
I got you. All right. Well, so you think like 10 o'clock tomorrow, you can give me a shout?
Yeah, I think by 10, I would say worst case scenario, 11, but that's just because it would take weeks. So we have morning meetings from 9 to roughly 10 or so.
Okay.
But my analyst does not get done a meeting at 9:45. So I don't know what he has on his workload just yet, but it usually takes him only about 10 minutes to do.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, just give me a shout in the morning. I'll hold this other guy off, and then yeah, give me a call and let me know what you can do. Okay.
That sounds good, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
You calling and reaching out, let me know the situation.
Absolutely.
The cool thing is that I can like put this on priority, so
Right.
we should have an answer.
Awesome. Also, I wanted to run it by you. Laredo. Do y'all buy that far south?
We do not, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
We might be moving there next year or so, but not currently.
I got you, because I also locked up an 8-plex down there. It needs a ton of work, but you'll probably end up like $350 all in, and it rents for like $6,400 a month.
Oh, that's not bad. We just don't have property management or anything
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, not many people do. So, all right, man. Well, yeah, give me a shout in the morning, and let's see if we can make this happen, okay?
Okay, that sounds good, man. What do you operate in not hotels, but like apartment buildings at all? Do you have any apartments under contract?
Not many. It's mainly single family and small multi.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get our name on one of these apartments for a while now.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. Well, I think there's going to be a lot more available soon, but you know, as of right now, it's still pretty difficult to get those. So.
Yeah. No, it is.
I got you, man. All right. Well, yeah, give me a shout in the morning, and hopefully we can do it. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good, man.
All right. Bye bye. Guess we'll deal with this in the morning. Hello, this is RJ.
Hey, RJ, how are you doing this morning?
What's up, Zane?
What's going on, man?
Trying to get over my allergies, man. It's killing me today.
That's awful.
Yeah. So what you got for me?
Well, man, I was able to get a little bit higher comps on it, but the only price that I could truly justify after going back and forth was around 122.
Okay.
And with that, it does help me. I know that you didn't want to deal with that other guy. Then I can do a purchase price of $75,000. I can cover all the closing costs. I can do it within 30 days.
All right. Can you close by the end of this month?
Yes. No, I can close by the end of this month.
All right. Because we actually have a closing date for August 31st. So 75, that's non-contingent on anything. How much earnest money are y'all putting down?
We typically do 100, but I mean, I don't know what you guys require. We typically do 100 because we don't really need. I need an option period, but I've already inspected the house. As far as I can tell, there's nothing major. I do have to do an inspection just to check and make sure. But I mean, I was only coming up with like $4,000 in the rehab.
Right.
I mean, it's a nice house. Yeah. So I mean, it's a nice house.
Right.
For sure. I don't think there's any problem or any worries. I don't back out of things. I don't like to. That's just typically what we do. What do you got?
I mean, typically, because we're wholesaling it, we like to get something non-refundable down with a little bit of meat on the bone. How long of an inspection period are y'all wanting?
Just 7 days.
All right.
I've got inspections that can be quick. I can get them in with the owner. I mean, is the owner pretty easy to deal with?
Yeah, he's cool.
He seems like a nice guy. So I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, we can probably have an answer within 3 days. I already know what the answer is going to be, but
Right. Is there any way you could come up to like 77? So I didn't really want to go down to 75 just because like that doesn't have me making a whole lot, you know. And I get where you're coming from on the price there, you know, with your ARV being 122. But I mean, could you come up to like 77 for me? Because if you do the 77, I'll work with you on the inspection period and the earnest money and stuff. Because like the other guy was willing to at 75, he was willing to put down 5,000 non-refundable with no inspection period. But like I said, I don't really like him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with it. Just based on what you told me.
Yeah, I just didn't like the way he talked to me. So it's kind of like I just don't really want to do business with you.
No, I understand that. Okay. Can I call you back?
Yep.
Okay. Give me 5 minutes.
All right. Hello.
Hey, RJ.
What's going on?
All right. This is what I can do. I can do on the I really can't do more than 75, but I did talk to Austin. So what I can do is I can do 1,000 to Ernest, and I can also close it at 14.
Okay.
So I can speed everything up a lot.
So you can close by what, like the 18th?
Yes.
Okay. What's the entity name?
The entity
Is Thunder in 2 different words?
yeah.
And it's SON, right?
It's UN.
SUN. Okay. Thunder's
Like the star.
Yeah. Thunder Sun Inc., right? Can you text me over an email to send this assignment to?
Yes, I can. Let me send it to you. I'll send it to you right now. Tell me to get it. All right. Did you get that?
Yep.
All right.
Give me just a few seconds here. I want to make sure you get this and make sure there's no questions on it or anything. On the name of the signer, is it you?
No, it'll be Austin.
Austin, Hughhes?
Yes, it is. Yeah, HUG. Sorry, I didn't want to make sure. I want to make sure that was.
All right, I just sent that over to you. Let me know if you got it and if you have any questions on there, if everything looks correct.
All right, that looks good. Let me send this over to Austin. I'll give you a call back.
All right, appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, man.
All right, bye-bye.